modern business world, some of the more popular mantras out there are delegation, right? Not making all the decisions yourself, passing it down, delegating, having trust in other people, and building a business in that way. And there's a lot of truth to that. Scalability of a business is oftentimes hampered if one person makes all the decisions. But that being said, it cannot be taken to the extreme. You still need to, as the leader of a company, make certain decisions. Now, optimally, those are just the most important decisions, but it can't be the case that all decisions are delegated. And here's the reasons why. One, and we said it in an earlier video, perfection is the enemy of progress. Wasting time towards making a decision or trying to get too many different opinions on it can slow down the overall process of a business. If you look at any business during its high growth time periods, whether it's as big a company as Apple or as small as company as a million businesses you've never heard of that make $5 million a year, there's usually leaders in that business that are making decisions, that are being decisive, that are taking in all of the information and valuing everybody's opinion and contemplating that, but ultimately making those decisions, not only to push the business forward, but out of the effort to not waste time. At the end of the day, time is the most valuable commodity, both from a personal perspective and on a business level, and it just can't be wasted. So that's item number one. Number two is that you own the decision, right? Good or bad, decision making and being decisive is a self-fulfilling prophecy. If somebody delegates all decision-making abilities and something goes right, they then say, well, maybe I couldn't have made as good of a decision. Or if they delegate the decision and it's wrong, they say, well, at least I didn't make that decision. However, what it does over a period of time is it takes away your confidence in your own ability to make decisions. If everybody's making the good decisions and you're not making them, then you're going to look at yourself and say, am I capable of making a good decision? So again, delegation is important. However, equally as important is the delineation of what decisions can and should be delegated and what decisions should not be delegated or delineated. And sometimes in business, we see it go too much in one direction or the other, where the simple decisions are made by executives, but the really hard decisions are deferred by the executives because they don't want to make that decision, right? So when we're working with clients, we want to make that delineation very clear as part of the processes of a company. So again, this boils down, the next point being that everybody wants a leader at some point. It was always a joke in business that a camel is a horse drawn by committee. And look, stupid jokes aside, again, certain delegation is appropriate, necessary, and will unlock growth potential for a company. However, at the end of the day, everybody is going to look at somebody, and she or he needs to be able to make that decision to instill confidence, to keep everybody committed to the objectives of a company. Most people say that people don't quit bad jobs, they quit bad management. But taking that a step further, they quit bad leadership. If someone doesn't have confidence that the leader of a company can make a decision, can lead the path forward, they really don't have that permeates every element of the company at some point. And so at the end of the day, the best companies and the companies that we work with so often are the ones that can delegate effectively, do not micromanage the situation. However, and the point of this video, can delineate what decisions still need to be made by executive management and ownership of the company, and which decisions can be delegated. And it's that separating the wheat from the chaff, that delineation, that bifurcation of decision making, that's a really key component of the business. And so even though the mantra of the day, the popular belief is delegate everything, it's really not true. Delegate what can intelligently be delegated, and make sure you do not delegate the things that you shouldn't be. And that's a thought for today. Hope everyone's having a good week. Keep pushing forward. God bless. We'll see you tomorrow.